Fear is a lawyer, and it only ever presents evidence that supports its own argument. Somewhere right now, someone is about to walk into an interview, and their brain is going to dig up a single failure from 3 years ago. It will use that memory as proof they have no right to be in the room today. This internal monologue creates a rigged trial. You occupy the seats of both the defendant and the judge. Your brain is lying to you. Stick with me for 5 minutes because you are going to learn the specific framework for intercepting this glitch the next time that voice shows up. Leaving this internal dialogue unchallenged allows your brain to use historical data to disrupt your focus. It forces you to battle an old memory instead of meeting the opportunity currently in front of you. When that old failure surfaces, the brain shifts its focus. You stop asking, "Am I ready today?" and start asking, "Have I ever failed before?" These past failures are irrelevant data points. They occurred under different conditions of knowledge, different maturity, and a different level of confidence. Toxic doubt takes hold when we accept an outdated historical record as a permanent verdict on our current identity. Self-doubt is a biologically necessary mechanism. It is a sensor rather than an enemy. Consider a runner covering the exact same 5 kilometers every morning. On Monday, they finish in 28 minutes. Wednesday takes 31. Saturday is 27. They didn't lose their running ability on Wednesday. They encountered different sleep, stress, or heat. Zooming out, these fluctuations are normal variations. New challenges bring new variables. Self-doubt is your brain's internal sensor flagging that conditions changed. Removing doubt entirely would be dangerous. A lack of self-questioning leads directly to overconfidence and a lack of preparation. The goal is to recognize doubt as a biological prompt. It is a signal to evaluate risks and prepare for the specific variables of the day. You cannot control the interview panel, the economy, or your competition. Agonizing over these external factors is a waste of mental energy. You must pivot toward what you can control, internal action. The dynamic flips the moment you stop trying to silence doubt and start responding to it. You cannot control the outcome, but you can control the preparation. There are 4 steps to this protocol. Step 1, cross-examine the doubt. Pinpoint the specific logistical worry by asking, "What exactly am I worried about?" rather than, "Why am I incapable?" One question builds a plan, the other builds a spiral. Step 2, separate the failure from your identity. Treat a past mistake as objective data. Learn from it, then move on. Step 3, apply the 80-20 rule. In this pie chart, you can see how most results come from a small fraction of efforts. A software engineer doesn't master all of computer science before an interview. They focus on the 20% that moves the needle. Step 4, abandon perfection. This target illustrates how perfect moves further away as you gain expertise. What looks finished to a beginner looks incomplete to an expert. Aim for your best preparation today. These 4 steps transform paralyzing anxiety into a structured, detached blueprint for action. A toddler learning to walk will fall 5 times and stand up again. They persist because they haven't yet learned to label themselves as a failure. Some children walk at 10 months, others at 18. We make a mistake as adults comparing our early chapters to someone else's chapter 15. Confidence is the decision to move forward even after the doubt has spoken. Tell me in the comments, what is the oldest failure your brain still uses as evidence against you? True psychological mastery comes when you strip self-doubt of its voting power. You hear the testimony, account for the risk, and remain in control of your next move.